Although what you use to get black does not interfere with the authenticity of the jab jab, we want to give you a healthy alternative for your skin and for the environment.
Every carnival has a story, and players have their role. Join us as Power 95 takes you behind the mass. Hear from the festival players, mass band leaders, everyone who makes our greatest show on earth happen. It's Behind the Mass on Power 95.
Compliments Pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, and the team at the Grenada Tourism Authority.
My name is Ian Charles, and I represent Jambalasee Grenada, an organization which deals with the documentation and preservation of Grenada's traditional jab jab and its song. We also deal with music production as it relates to the using of the traditional jab jab tree drums, the coupe, the bass, and the mid-range, and the conch shells. We've been in business officially for the past 5 years, but we've been a part of the business from since birth, going back to the tradition of Moss International. What motivates me to do this every year is the love of the culture and to give back to an aspect of Grenada's culture which I think needs emphasis on the preservation so that future generations to come will be able to understand it and own it as their own. The most challenging aspect of what I do is not having a database or a proper networking or organizational structure to make another year better than the other year. It seems that every time the time comes around, the year comes around, we have the same issues, the same shortcomings. I think it's time that we have a national entity which deals with record keeping and networking for traditional mass, especially in the jab arena. The parts of Carnival that I enjoy the most is Soca Monarch and Jab Jab. Soca Monarch is one of the best experiences for me. It gives you a chance to jump with your fellow Grenadian and foreigner, but also the competition of the arts is great, from the groovy to the power. Groovy morning it's like none other. It's a freedom that you can't explain. You can only experience it, no matter which part of the world, which part of the social hierarchy you're on. Everybody's one, jumping together as one. But again, it also the importance of Juve morning and what it represents, the freedom, the revolt, the against the order, that everybody jumping as one in African unity. The aspect of Carnival which I think needs to be improved is the production of the Juve morning street parade. Right now, if you enter into the official route of Spice Mass, you would not hear the sound of the jab. It is overpowered by the amplified music. And jab has its music. It has the tree drums, like I said, the tree drums beating as one, the conch shells and the chants. So for something that is so imperative to Grenada culture and the genre of jab music, I think we need to do something to work along with the DJs and the trucks so that the amplified music would not drown out the traditional drums and shells. So I think that's an aspect that we need to look at. Where do I see myself in the future? Continuing to work along with the traditional mass, especially the jabs, and to be a part of a national entity which deals with traditional mass, with emphasis on jab jab so we could preserve and support and have some level of organization and database in which you could reference once dealing with anything jab and traditional mass. I want to be a part of that.
It's Behind the Mass on Power 95.